All right, once you get the valve body out, you need to get your 5mm hex head. You're gonna pull all these bolts out here, and then you're gonna pull your solenoids. These are all at different lengths, so you need to make sure that these go back in the exact same order as previous. As you can tell, this one's a different solenoid than these ones here. Make sure they're put back in the right place, otherwise you're gonna have some serious problems. All right. Once you get that, you can go ahead and lift the circuit board here, or your contact plate, and then you'll be able to get some cleaning and resealing done right here. Be very, very careful with your plastic tabs. This is a very old transmission. All right, let's take you in. So, important thing here is make sure that all of these connections are good for each one of your solenoids. Sometimes they can break off and you can have some problems, or these contacts could also corrode. But what we're finding here, if we take a look, see all those here, except for this, let's see, that one there. This one's corroded, looks a little burnt up. You can see it's discolored, goes all the way to the back here. I'm gonna check everything there, clean it. I'm gonna pull this cover off, make sure the seal is still good. There should be no fluid getting inside this area. All right, so we got some of that contamination off of those contacts, so now that looks good. Put everything back together, all cleaned up. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna use some RTV, and we're actually gonna create a seal all around this housing to make sure that we don't get any further contamination in the future. So, yeah, we're just gonna use that there. So I'll go ahead and set the RTV down, and then we'll go ahead and push the board down, or this cover plate onto it. Went ahead and use some brake clean and clean up the surfaces there. This will give us a good bond. All right. So went ahead, excuse me. So you went ahead, put a thin bead of silicone all the way around where the seal will be over here on this piece. So it's gonna make contact here and provide a seal all the way around this area to prevent contamination here in the future. So we're just gonna go ahead and get this set up. Careful, this plastic is brittle now. You only get one chance to set this in, so let's get it in the first time. There we go. All right, more TV coming up. That is A-OK. Okay, perfect. Watch. All right, so we got everything reassembled. We got our case put back on, RTB'd. I went ahead and put our solenoids back in order. and we went ahead and torqued down each one of these bolts here. Also, while we were at it, went ahead and replaced transmission filter here. The missing bolts that you see over here, those are part of the mounting bolts to mount the valve body assembly to the transmission. So once everything's all hooked back up, we'll go ahead and take a drive and make sure everything's going well. Just appeared to be one contaminated pin that was causing a problem. The issue we were having was intermittent. I had worst issues early in my ownership of the transmission. By doing a couple of transmission fluid changes and some cleaner additive to it, seems to have removed most of the contamination in general.